Kylie from All Feels Design, and I'd love to thank you for purchasing one of our templates. So today we're going to go over how to utilize all of our templates within our mega social media bundle. So once you are inside, you'll be able to see that there are 12 collections, and within each collection, there are a Facebook cover, Instagram stories, Pinterest pins, and Instagram square posts, as well as the bonus of our Instagram grids and our Instagram highlight covers. So in order to save time, I'm just going to go over the Instagram square posts, but this information will be able to be translated to all of the different sizes. So let's get started. And I'm going to be working off of the Chicago template. So just as a brief overview of the Canva interface, if you are new to Canva, this is your first time using it, or if you are a beginner, I recommend checking out our Canva beginner tutorial just to give you an overall better understanding of how to use everything. But just as a brief overview, this is where you're going to be doing all of your editing. Grid view, which you can click on here. And this gives you an overview of all of the templates that are within your file. So you can see there are 20 different templates. And this is super helpful if you have changed any of the colors or images and you want to see a cohesive overall layout of everything, just to make sure everything flows together. Looking in grid view is super helpful. And in order to get out of this view, you just hit the X and it will close the grid view. Down at the bottom here, you are able to zoom in. So if you need to align some corners or if you have a small detail, that's super helpful to zoom in nice and tight in order to get everything lined up. And then you can just go back to fit, and that will have the square fit entirely in your screen. So the first thing we're going to work on is changing any of the colors. If you're familiar with Canva, you may have already uploaded your colors into the brand kit. So once you have clicked on either an element, a shape, text, anything that has a color that can be edited in Canva, you will see this little square appear with the color in it. You're going to click on that color, and in here you will be able to see all of the document colors. This is all of the colors that are within these files. And then down here I've uploaded, this is the All Feels design branding colors, and this is a palette that I'm going to be working off of. If you do not have Canva Pro, you are not able to upload more than one palette, but that's okay. You can still manually do so in here. And in order to do that, you're going to select New Color on this little rainbow icon. And you can either manually go through and try and find a color that you like, or you can enter the hex color code right here. What we're going to do is we're going to work off of our new palette. So I'm going to change all of these sort of rusty tones, rusty red tones. Let's change it to this color here. And now you can see at the bottom, when you click on an element or an icon and you change the color, this nice little feature is going to come up at the bottom that says change all. And it's asking you if you want to change all of the previous color to the new color that you have selected. So when I choose that, it has now taken every element or shape or text that contains that rusty red color and has changed it to this pinkish color. So you can now see when you go back into the document that everywhere that was the rust color has now been changed. This is a really great feature in order to really quickly brand these templates. So let's do the same with this mint color. I'm going to change it to this darker green. So we'll do that. And these aren't necessarily, obviously these are not ideal colors. It's just for the sake of this tutorial. I'm going to be showing you how to change things, but you might want to choose something that's a little bit more cohesive. So that's what we can do with the colors. And like I said, it can be done to the text as well. You can change all of the text colors. So let's change it to a darker color. So now when you click on the text, it will be changed to a different color. Now if we're looking at images, so we have included all of these stock photos, but you may want to upload your own photos, or you may want to choose a different photo within Canva's stock photos to better suit your brand. If you would like to upload, simply click upload media, and you can choose wherever is best for you to import from, and then you're going to select your image and upload it. And then as you can see, we have all of our uploaded stock photos here. Once it is uploaded, it's as simple as drag and drop. So I'm going to take this, drag it over, and drop it in. Just make sure you're on the right placement before you release, otherwise it will go to the wrong spot, like the background here. And in order to undo that, I can simply hit undo. If you would like to go through Canva stock photos, you can do so in Photos here. And they have a nice little feature where you can filter through free and pro photos. So if you happen to only have a free Canva account, you can select free and you can apply the filter. You can also filter by color and by orientation. So if I wanted to choose a different image, once again, just drag and drop it in. And it's as simple as that. If the image it needs to be enlarged, maybe you want to just focus on these two people on the end here, you can do so by double clicking. You will know that you're in the right place because it's going to have this sort of hazy overlay. You're going to enlarge and you can just drag it around. Once you find the right placement, you can click off and it will be in the right spot. Okay, so now that we are able to change the colors, we are able to add in images, you can now start working with the text. So any of the text that you need to edit, you're just going to click on and you can double click to remove it and you can type in your information. If you would like to change the font, you can do so up here. You can just click on this little drop down and it's going to bring up all of the font options. You can search for different fonts. So maybe if we want serif font, I can go through and you can change it. You can change the color, of course. This is where you're going to change the size. You can choose to italicize or underline the font. Some fonts will let you further increase how bold it is, but not all of them. It's all dependent on the font. And then this button here, you can change it from uppercase to lowercase. If you need to change the alignment, you can do so here. If you need to add bullet points or a list. And then this area here, you're going to be able to change the space between the letters and then the line height. So if you had a large paragraph, this might be useful to space it out a little bit differently. And Canva has a number of different effects that you can apply to the text as well. So there's shadow, you can apply to make it hollow, you can do a curved text. But as I said, we will go into further detail in our Canva tutorial on all of the little features that there is within Canva, but that's how you can edit this specific document. So once you have all of your text done and you've chosen your brand colors, you've added in your images and you're ready for download, you can do so up here. So you're just going to select download, and I recommend that you save as a PNG file. So just make sure it's on PNG. And then you can choose to either save all of the 20 pages at once, or you can go through and click and select specific pages that you want to save. Once you're ready, you can hit done and download, and then your design will be saved, and you can save it wherever is best suited for you on your desktop. You just need to open up the zip file here, and then you can move it around wherever need be. And as I said, this exact same technique can be applied to all of the other sizes of templates. And that should be all of the information that you need for this. Please let me know if you have any questions. We can always be reached via email at hello@allfieldsdesign.com. I'd be happy to hear from you, whether that's solving a problem or if you have a question, please get in touch.